Hey everyone, welcome to Sidetrack Adventures. This is Steve. Today we're passing through Lancaster, California, and I've heard a lot about the musical road they have here, which is a road that as you drive across it, it's supposed to play music. Well, I've read mixed reviews with some people saying you really can't tell what it's playing, while others saying it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. So we're gonna go check it out for ourselves. But what a lot of people don't realize is there's actually a second musical road here, one that's supposed to be better and is dedicated to a famous Marine and movie actor. So let's go check out the musical roads. I know it gets hot in this area, but this building looks like it has melted. Either that or Dr. Seuss was the architect. We're going to start out today by heading to the spot where the first musical road out here was created in 2008. And if you're wondering what a musical road is, well, it's a road that has grooves in it that is supposed to play a song as you drive on it. The original road was created by Honda for an ad campaign and was called the Civic Musical Road. When it opened in September 2008, it was the first musical road in the United States. The road was extremely popular when it opened, especially after appearing in commercials, but the sound carried for as far as half a mile, so people living in the area complained about the noise, and it lasted less than a month before getting moved. And this is where the original road was. If you ever saw the Honda commercial, this is where it was filmed, but it's been completely paved over now. As I mentioned a few minutes ago, there are houses nearby, and I can imagine they probably didn't like the sound of the musical road going off at all hours of the day. But since there's no sign of the musical road here anymore, let's head to where the road is now. Okay, so we should be coming up on the current Civic Musical Road now. We're supposed to drive this at 55 miles per hour, and it's supposed to sound like the William Tell Overture, but I guess we'll see. Alright, here we go. Wow, that was terrible. This is what that was supposed to sound like. Now that we've driven the musical road, let's see if we can get a closer look at how it works. I don't know, that didn't sound like the William Tell Overture to me, but my wife said it sounded like it to her, just a really out-of-tune version of it. The sound is made by these grooves in the road, and Tom Scott did a video on this road a few years ago, and basically the reason it sounds so bad is that when they planned it out, they knew what the spacing of the grooves in the road that make the sound should be, but they didn't account for the width of the grooves, so everything is off. And this is what those grooves look like. The worst part about it being off is they made this mistake in the road's original location, and when they moved the musical road here, they didn't fix it. They used the exact same plans to make this musical road. I guess it was easier just to use the existing plans than to come up with new ones. I was hoping we'd get somebody driving by as we're out here, but nobody's come by in a good 5 minutes at least. Let's take another pass at this. I guess I could kind of hear it, but wow, this is awful. My wife wants to try using Shazam to see if it can pick up the song. There is absolutely no way this works. I knew that wasn't going to do anything, but let's go check out a musical road that's supposed to sound good. Ermey was a United States Marine and an actor, probably best known as the drill instructor in Full Metal Jacket. I believe he was originally hired as an advisor for that role, but did such an amazing job, the director Stanley Kubrick just decided to cast him in the part. As Ermey lived out in this area, and there is a major military presence around here, the second musical road in this area is dedicated in his honor. Okay, this one's a little different. It looks like only one side of the car will hit the grooves. This should play the Marine Corps hymn, the one that goes, "From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli." Wow, that was much better. I have to apologize if that first musical road wasn't bad enough. I've also subjected you to my singing, so I'm deeply sorry for that. But here's what this musical road looks like. As you can see, the grooves are much smaller. Only the one tire, or technically two tires, hit it. And they obviously got the spacing right on this one because it actually sounds like the Marine hymn, which I'll play in just a moment. This musical road just opened last year, and you can still see some of the paint on the ground that they used to get the grooves just right. And it worked because this one actually sounds like it's supposed to. I'm sure Ermey would have been proud. Here is some of that paint on the ground still. Let's take another pass and hear the Ermey musical road one more time. And here's what it should sound like. I think it's pretty close. At the end of the road, I noticed this area with an American and POW flag. I'm not quite sure what this is. It looks like something used to be here. Also, it's kind of funny, the speed limit for the road here is 55 miles per hour, but for the musical road, you need to go 45 miles per hour, upsetting everyone behind you that's not interested in the musical road. And there is a plaque here. It looks like something else used to be here as well, but it's gone, whatever it was. But there is a plaque for Tom Ashton, lover of all things aviation. Hopefully they can add something more here, but I think for this road, the flags at least are a nice touch. So that's our look at the musical roads. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and we'll see you next week.